Last night, the Grammys happened, the biggest night in music. And while the world expected glam, celebration, and iconic moments, what we actually got was chaos, controversy, and some of the strangest celebrity behavior we've seen in years. Some moments were amazing. Some were confusing. And others, honestly, deeply uncomfortable. Because when it comes to Justin and Hailey Bieber's appearance at the Grammys, nothing went the way people expected. They arrived already making a statement, all black outfits, matching energy, matching protest pins, but something felt off. The tension was visible before they even hit the red carpet. Hailey was posing, performing for the cameras, while Justin, stone-faced, detached, almost like he didn't want to be there at all. And then, Justin decided to perform without pants. Yes, that actually happened. He walked on stage wearing only boxer shorts. No shirt, no pants, nothing subtle about it. And whether you loved it or hated it, one thing is undeniable. His performance became one of the most talked about moments of the entire night. But here's the real question, and this is where things get interesting. Was it iconic, or was it calculated? Was it art, or a cry for attention? Because once you notice the details, the night starts to look very different. And don't even get me started on the tattoo, because that story alone is a full psychological breakdown waiting to happen. I'm warning you now. This is one of the strangest celebrity tattoo choices we've seen in a long time. But before we get there, today's video has even more bombshells. Because outside the Grammys, something else exploded, and I promise you, you will not guess this one. Kim Kardashian is dating someone new. And when I say my two worlds collided, I mean it literally. I'm going to let you think for a moment. Go ahead, guess in the comments. Who do you think Kim Kardashian is seeing right now? I guarantee you won't get it right before the end of this video. And as if that wasn't enough, there's also a brewing feud between Zendaya and Sydney Sweeney. And yes, Tom Holland is right at the center of it. Zendaya, Sydney, Tom. It's messy, it's awkward, and it's about to affect one of the most anticipated TV releases of the decade. But before we dive in, real quick, make sure you leave a like and a hype on this video. That support is what tells YouTube to push this content to more people. Check if you're subscribed, notifications on, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Riverna, and on this channel we break down pop culture, celebrity chaos, and influencer drama with no filter. Now buckle up, because today's video is packed. Let's start with the Zendaya and Sydney Sweeney situation. Rumors about tension between the two have been floating around ever since filming began on the third and final season of Euphoria. And at first, people brushed it off as normal on-set stress. But then patterns started to appear. Sydney found herself in several public controversies, political, social, and image-related, and sources claimed Zendaya refused to cover for her. No public defense, no quiet support, just distance. Soon enough, insiders noticed something else. The two actresses were barely interacting on set. They weren't promoting together. And eventually, it was allegedly agreed they would not do joint interviews at all. That alone raised eyebrows. But this week, things escalated. Because tabloids started reporting that Tom Holland, Zendaya's fiancé, was frequently visiting the Euphoria set. And normally, that wouldn't be a problem. Zendaya and Tom have both openly said they support each other's careers and make time whenever possible. Here, where it gets uncomfortable. According to multiple sources, Tom is extremely friendly, polite, warm, the kind of guy who talks to everyone. And apparently, he was giving Sydney Sweeney a little too much attention. Enough that Zendaya noticed. Enough that she wasn't okay with it. Reports claim Zendaya directly told Sydney she didn't feel comfortable seeing her chatting casually with Tom. And while she didn't want to control who her fiancé speaks to, she didn't understand why he needed to be talking to someone she herself wasn't on good terms with. And suddenly, everything clicked. The lack of joint promotion. The separation. The tension. With Euphoria Season 3 set to premiere in early 2026, after more than 4 years of waiting, and being the final season ever, fans are now wondering, how is HBO going to promote this show if its two biggest stars won't even stand next to each other? And now, with Tom Holland dragged into the narrative, the drama just got impossible to ignore. But tell me, whose side are you on? Zendaya's, Sydney's, or do you think this is all being blown out of proportion? Drop your thoughts below. Now, let's talk about Kim Kardashian. Because when I read this headline, I genuinely froze. Kim Kardashian has been spotted multiple times, with Lewis Hamilton. Yes, that Lewis Hamilton. Formula One world champion, Ferrari driver, global icon. According to tabloids, this isn't just a coincidence. They've been spending time together, going on dates, getting to know each other. And it's already gone beyond rumors. They were photographed together in Paris, entering a hotel. Very clearly not just friends. TMZ has since confirmed there in the early stages something romantic. And honestly, this was not on my 2026 bingo card. From Kendall and Bad Bunny, to Kylie and Timothy, and now Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton. The Kardashian cinematic universe never rests. Now let's circle back to the Grammys, because this is where the night truly spiraled. This year's ceremony was heavily defined by protests. Many artists used their time on stage to speak out against ICE and the treatment of immigrants in the United States, especially amid ongoing demonstrations and public outrage. Billie Eilish won Song of the Year and stated, "Nobody is an illegal immigrant on stolen land." Kehlani openly criticized ICE. And Bad Bunny, he dominated the night, winning Album of the Year for Debai Turar Mas Photos, and delivered a powerful speech defending Latino communities, reminding the world that Latinos are not criminals, animals, or savages. Then came Justin and Hailey Bieber. They arrived wearing matching black outfits and Ice Out pins, making their stance very clear. But the internet didn't applaud. Instead, people started pulling receipts. Hailey Bieber has a documented history of racist tweets from 2012. Tweets she has never publicly addressed or apologized for. One of them, which went viral again last night, included a statement about beating someone until they go back to their country. So seeing her protest ICE without acknowledging that past, people called it hypocrisy. And the red carpet didn't help. While Hailey posed confidently, Justin looked miserable, detached, uncomfortable, as if he wanted to disappear. Fans tried to spin clips, claiming Justin was admiring Hailey, but slowed-down footage proved otherwise. He wasn't looking at her at all. Then came the performance. Justin walked on stage, wearing nothing but boxer shorts. And that's when the tattoo appeared. A massive tattoo of Hailey, based on her ELLE magazine cover. Here's the problem. Justin already has a tattoo of Selena Gomez, also based on an ELLE magazine cover. Out of every photo in existence, he chose the same magazine concept for both women. Two X's, same cover, same body. Coincidence, or something deeper? During the performance, Hailey was visibly thrilled, making faces, soaking up attention, finally getting the public validation she seems to crave. Meanwhile, Justin looked tense the entire night. Fans are now questioning everything. Was the tattoo Hailey's idea? Was the performance staged? Was this a genuine declaration of love, or a public performance meant to silence rumors? Because one thing is clear, nothing about this felt natural. So I want to hear from you. What do you think this tattoo really means? Was this love or provocation? And is this relationship authentic, or purely for public perception? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm watching everything closely, and the moment new information drops, you already know. I'll bring it straight to you. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and hype the video. And if you want to stay updated on the latest celebrity chaos, click the video right here. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. And trust me, this story isn't over yet. So when you really stop and look at everything that happened, when you zoom out and connect all the dots, one thing becomes very clear. This wasn't just another awards night. This wasn't just red carpets, trophies, and pretty performances. This was a night where celebrity masks slipped, where carefully curated images cracked, and where the internet saw what happens when control starts to slip. Because the Grammys this year weren't about music. They were about power, perception, and performance. Every single person we talked about tonight was performing. Some on stage, some on the red carpet, and some inside relationships that are starting to feel more like branding deals than love stories. Let's start with Justin and Hailey, because that moment alone sums up the entire night. On the surface, what did we see? A united couple. Matching outfits. Matching protest pins. A bold, headline-grabbing performance. But underneath that surface, discomfort, tension, and behavior that raised far more questions than answers. Justin didn't look proud. He didn't look confident. He didn't look happy. He looked like someone going through the motions. And when someone chooses to permanently mark their body, Not once, but twice, with images tied to two of the most public relationships of their life. And both tattoos are pulled from the exact same magazine concept. That stops being romantic and starts being symbolic. That's not love language. That's messaging. And the message feels loud, confusing, and honestly, unnecessary. Because if this was meant to silence rumors, it did the opposite. If it was meant to prove stability, it exposed instability. And if it was meant to look natural, it failed completely. And that's why the internet reacted the way it did, because people can sense when something isn't real. Viewers today are smarter than ever. They can feel when a moment is curated, when a reaction is forced, when affection is being performed for them instead of shared between two people. Now layer that on top of the protest angle. Protesting ICE is a serious statement. It carries weight. It demands accountability. And when someone with a documented history of racist language makes that statement without ever addressing their past, people are going to question the sincerity. That's not cancel culture. That's consistency. You don't get to rewrite your narrative without acknowledging the chapters you're trying to erase. And that's what made the moment uncomfortable for so many viewers. It wasn't the message, it was the messenger. Now compare that energy to someone like Bad Bunny. His speech didn't feel rehearsed. It didn't feel strategic. It didn't feel performative. It felt lived in. It felt personal. And that's why it landed. Because people can tell the difference between a statement made for applause and a statement made from experience. And that contrast alone exposed a huge divide between celebrities who live the realities they speak about and those who borrow them when it's convenient. And then there's Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, and Tom Holland. This situation is especially telling because it highlights something we don't talk about enough: how private relationships become public leverage in Hollywood. Zendaya has built her career on control, precision, and professionalism. She's careful, intentional, strategic. And when someone disrupts that environment, whether through controversy, crossed boundaries, or perceived disrespect, it's not surprising that distance follows. If these reports are true, then this isn't about jealousy or insecurity. It's about respect. Because when you're navigating high-pressure environments, massive productions, and public scrutiny, boundaries matter. And when those boundaries blur, especially involving someone you're engaged to, things get complicated fast. And what makes this situation even more intense is the timing. This is the final season of Euphoria. 4 years of anticipation. One last chance to leave a legacy. And now the promotion itself may be fractured before it even begins. That tells you just how serious the tension might be. Now add Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton into the mix, and suddenly, we're reminded of something else entirely. Celebrity relationships today aren't just emotional connections. They're cultural moments. They're brand alignments. They're global conversations. And when two worlds collide like that, reality TV, royalty, and Formula One excellence, it's not just romance, it's spectacle. The question isn't, are they dating? The question is, what does this mean? Because every relationship in the public eye sends a message, intentionally or not. And that brings us to the real takeaway from tonight's video. We are watching an era where image is everything, but authenticity is becoming currency. People don't just want perfection anymore. They want truth. They want accountability. They want consistency. And when celebrities fail to deliver that, the audience responds immediately. That's why these moments go viral. That's why body language is analyzed. That's why tattoos become headlines. That's why silence speaks louder than statements. So now I want to turn it over to you, because your voice matters here. I want you to think about everything we talked about and ask yourself, do you think Justin and Hailey's relationship feels authentic or strategic? Was that tattoo a declaration of love or a calculated message? Do you believe Zendaya was justified in setting boundaries? Or do you think this drama is overblown? And what do you really think about Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton? Power couple or PR moment? I want to hear your honest take. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Debate with each other. Respectfully disagree. This channel is a space for real conversations, not surface-level takes. And if you made it this far into the video, that tells me one thing. You don't just want headlines. You want context. You want analysis. You want the why behind the chaos. So if you're not subscribed yet, this is your sign. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Because stories like this don't end in one night. And when the next chapter drops, you'll want to be here first. Make sure you like this video and hit the hype. Seriously, it helps more than you think. It tells YouTube that you want deeper commentary, not recycled fluff. And share this video with someone who lives for celebrity drama, because trust me, they're going to have opinions. I'll keep watching. I'll keep digging. And when the next twist happens, I'll break it down right here. Because in this world of fame, perception is power. And tonight proved that nothing is ever just what it seems. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in the next one.